While you're enjoying your cappuccino this morning, have you ever wondered who we should thank for this delicious invention? Where did the cappuccino come from? When was it invented? And what does the word actually mean? Let's take a little journey through the history of this beloved coffee drink and yes, even touch on its surprising connection to silver and monks. The story of the cappuccino goes back hundreds of years, beginning not in Italy but in Vienna. In the 1700s, European coffee culture was still young. Coffee was often prepared in the Ottoman-style boiling water and coffee grounds together to create a strong, unfiltered drink. Over time, however, the British and French introduced new methods, filtering the grounds out for a smoother cup of coffee. It was in Viennese coffee houses in the mid-1700s where we first find a drink called the Cappuccino. This early version was a rich, dark coffee mixed with cream and sometimes sugar. Its warm brown color resembled the robes of the Capuchin friars, a group of monks whose hooded attire gave the drink its name. The word Capuchin itself comes from the Italian word cappuccio, meaning hood. The Capuchin friars, a branch of the Franciscan order, were recognized for their simple brown robes with distinctive hoods. The drink's name, eventually becoming cappuccino in Italian, was a playful nod to this connection, as the color of the coffee and cream combination mirrored the hue of the monk's attire. A related drink, the Franciscaner, named after the Franciscan monks, was lighter in color due to more milk. The cappuccino as we know it today emerged in Italy in the early 20th century. It wasn't until the invention of the espresso machine in 1901 that a more refined, complex coffee drink could be achieved. By the 1930s, Italian baristas had mastered the art of blending strong espresso with a balance of steamed and foamed milk to create the cappuccino. The result was a satisfying, velvety drink, served in small, preheated cups. But cappuccinos weren't always enjoyed in ceramic. Historically, fine coffee cups and silverware were a luxury, particularly among the European nobility. After World War II, espresso machines became more affordable and widely available, sparking the age of crema, a time when Italian coffee culture flourished and spread beyond Italy's borders. The modern cappuccino as we know it, with its creamy layer of foam, gained popularity across Europe and eventually made its way to the United States in the 1980s. But to Italians, cappuccinos have always been more than just a drink. They are a morning ritual, an invitation to pause, and a reminder of Italy's rich coffee heritage. In some of the finest coffee houses, you'll still find cappuccinos served with a nod to the past, a silver spoon, a porcelain cup, or even a small silver tray, linking us to centuries of coffee culture. Did you know that in some cultures, it's believed that silver has almost mystical properties? While there's no evidence that silver improves the taste of cappuccino, it's interesting that silver has been associated with purity, healing, and even esoteric qualities throughout history. Perhaps this is why, in refined circles, coffee was paired with silver, a metal of elegance and mystery. So the next time you sip a cappuccino, think of its journey through history. From the Ottoman-style brews to the Austrian Cappucciner, to the Italian cappuccino perfected in the age of espresso machines, and finally to coffee shops around the world today, this drink has transcended time and borders. And maybe, just maybe, there's a bit of magic in that silver spoon, connecting us to a richer, more mystical tradition than we might realize. As you savor your cappuccino, let it remind you of the simple joys of life, the elegance of tradition, and the unexpected connections that bind us to the past, one sip at a time.